Cafe, and I'm with Rechal and Bikalpa.
Hello.
And you guys are now the proprietors, or that you run the Namaste Cafe. Why did you choose to run the cafe? What is it you are hoping that people will get from the cafe?
Okay, for me, whenever I go to some cafes, I like the calm and really like relaxing vibe of the cafe. So I want people to feel that way, that they can come and have their relaxing time, or they can even come and have their work.
Now, in Nepal, you had a shop. What sort of shop did you have in Nepal?
Yeah, I just did few of I just started a small industry that
Factory?
I used to produce noodles.
So you had a factory that produced noodles?
It was kind of very similar with homemade noodles.
When did you two meet? How did you meet?
Okay, he's like my sister-in-law's brother.
Oh yeah.
So that's how we got to meet, and it was really how many years back? It was really long,
Yeah,
maybe 15 years.
Yeah, it's 15 years.
And yeah, but then we got married before, like 5 years ago.
Did you both grow up in the Christian church? Did you?
No, she's from a Christian family. Yeah, but my family is not in Jesus. Yeah, they are still not in Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm the only one come to know the Jesus first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one.
How did your family respond when they heard that you were connecting with a Christian girl and becoming a Christian?
Yeah, it was maybe for them. It's quite different to become a Christian in my village. I'm the only one, and my sister Christian. So it's quite different for them, but they were not. They were not against my decision.
And so your marriage wasn't an arranged marriage?
It was an arranged marriage. I introduced him to my family.
Yes.
And then he introduced me to his family, and then our family
Arranged it?
Yeah, arranged it, and then.
But you helped.
Yeah.
You helped them arrange it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
helped.
So you were married in Nepal,
Yeah.
and when did you come to Australia?
It's been 5 years in last July.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you come to Australia?
Yeah, that was for my study.
Yeah.
So I planned to come to Australia before my wedding, but then he asked to join with me, and yeah, that's how. But basically, it was for my study.
And what was your studies, and where did you study?
I came here for my master's, and at first I was enrolled in Wollongong University, but then it was really far away from where I lived in Sydney, so I had to change my college, and then I finished my Masters of Accounting, Professional Accounting, and Masters of Business Administration. So yeah.
Already now, Rachel, you're one of the elders of the church.
Yeah.
How have you found coming in and engaging with the Australian church as well, the Nepalese church?
It felt really good that we finally got to know Australian people a little bit. I think we are starting to know. And yeah, it feels like really God is like God of everyone.
Yes.
Maybe we need to have a little more thing to come together. It might take a little longer time, but then still I'm enjoying.
That's fantastic. And it is two very different cultures, aren't they? Australian and Nepalese culture. And we're having to learn how to work together.
Yeah.
How can people pray for you two? In what ways could people pray for you, Rachel, and you, Bikalpa, as you together, as you trust God and move forward? How would you like people to pray for you?
Okay, when we first came to Australia, at least for me, I didn't think of staying here. I thought I would study and then have some kind of work experience. But then now, when I'm here, I feel like I want to stay a little bit longer. We're having this visa processing right now, so I think we need a little prayer for that because it's not our will, but what God wants us to be. And other thing is when we are like continuing with the cafe, we would want people to at least experience what it's like to be in the church or who are these people.
Yes,
You know?
absolutely.
So, we prayed for what we are doing right now,
Yes.
the eldership thing for me, and for him, he is a part of worship choir team. And
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of things.
I want to say on behalf of the church, we're grateful for both of you. And we really do hope that God allows you to stay here in Australia longer because we would like you to be here longer.